We're starting? Hello, we're starting now?
It's already going?
Okay, so hi Jake, this is our community clip submitting to you with Mr. Rod Carley, and I'm going to start this. I'm going to give you a 5-second pause, then we'll start the show. Please add this to one of our shows coming up, as you had requested more community clips. Thank you.
You have nice eyes.
Okay. Hi there, and welcome to the Backgrounders. My name is Heli and this is my fabulous co-host, Daralynn D'Angelo. This is our community clip. As you know, with our talk show that we now have on your TV in North Bay, we hope you're enjoying it, by the way. We weekly have new people from the community who live in North Bay, contribute to North Bay, in on our community clips. And we are so pleased today to introduce to you a friend of ours now, Mr. Rod Carley. Right here. Yay!
Happy to be here.
Rod is involved with the community theater in North Bay, and we'd like to know more about what or how you became involved, and how long have you been in North Bay, and
Sure.
What can you tell us?
Well, I've been in North Bay now 20 years, and I first came here in the fall of '98 to direct as a guest director for the Gateway Theatre Guild, and I directed a play called Our Country's Good, and it was a wonderful experience, and I met some wonderful people then, and I was looking for a lifestyle change, a big lifestyle change, and there was discussion that there hadn't been like professional theatre in North Bay, but there was a desire to have it. And suddenly, with the help of a few people at that time, Nancy Thompson, Clyde Armstrong, we began to formulate this idea for a company called the Nipissing Stage Company. It'd be a summer rep company running for 3 months in the summer. Now, usually those things just land with great ideas over a beer and nothing happens. But in this case, suddenly, and large part of this guy, Clyde Armstrong, who was a lovely man, he went out to start finding investors. And before I knew it, was actually happening.
Wow.
So I ended up moving here.
Wow.
And we ran the Nipissing Stage Company for 6 summer seasons.
Yep.
And then around that last season, I met with Barbara Taylor, the then president of Canada
right,
College,
yes,
right?
yes.
And I was sharing that, there's no conservatory acting training north of Toronto, nothing in Northern Ontario.
Right.
So she gave me the green light to do research and then to develop a curriculum. It got approved by the ministry, and we opened our doors to the first acting class in the fall of '05, and here we are now,
Wow.
14 years later.
Wow.
So I'm going to say this. In North Bay, you are the one person, and I've known your name for many years. You are the one who is actually responsible for all the films coming to North Bay. You're responsible for everything that's changing in the Northern Ontario district.
You planted the seed.
You are.
Yeah,
planted
okay.
the seed,
So
right?
I will not
You
take
are.
any credit for film happening in this community. I think it's a
I hear what
wonderful
you're
thing that's
saying.
happened, but I think because I've been passionate with the theater, it's what I've known my whole life, right?
Rod Carley is iconic.
Well, that's and again that's really
Yeah,
nice of you to say, Daralynn. I think because I came with a passion, and North Bay, the thing with the North is that if you come with ideas, there's this openness to bring those ideas and let things happen, right?
Absolutely.
And maybe it was timing, but it's been the best decision I've ever made was to pursue my art.
But
my
it took
my
so
career here.
many years, and you struggled through all.
Oh, I
those
did, yeah,
years.
Well, it's perseverance,
Yeah,
and I think
exactly.
a lot of us creative actors and directors and whatnot, producers, I think we have to have that drive to go on.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
not,
You
we'd be on
have.
the ground.
You
And yeah, and I've been very fortunate in the career I've had here in North Bay, but it's also because of the amazing people I've collaborated with, and and now with the Canada Acting School, seeing so many of my graduates who have gone out and formed their own companies like
Yeah.
Joshua Bainbridge,
Josh.
that are
We
successful,
love Josh.
Hi, Josh.
right?
We
and
love Josh.
Josh, he's like a son to me, right?
It's amazing.
And then others that are working as actors in film, right? I mean, there's new energies happening, and right now there are so many different theater companies working in this community.
Yes, but
which is
I'm
fantastic.
It
going
is
to cut
fantastic.
you off because you know what? Because
You
you
totally
were the
did.
start. You were the start of this. I'm sorry, Rod, but you were since even like I was working at Nipissing, and your name is iconic in this town. It's about you. I'm sorry, but it is about you. And there's no Joshes, there's no school at Canadore. You made this happen. because of your passion. You actually did.
Well, okay. Well,
yes.
that again, all I know is I just have done what I love.
And
And
that's
I've done
why
it
happened.
with drive, and I've done it with a standard that I believe, and I try to hold to that standard.
It's amazing.
And then other people have then jumped on board, and
Right.
and when I arrived, there were already like solid companies here. We had the one. I mean, this town is amazing for having Summer Challenge and
Absolutely.
Toros, the
Absolutely.
opportunities for young people.
Yeah.
We had Dreamcoat Fantasy Theatre,
Yes.
and they served that niche for
Yeah.
family musicals.
Interesting.
And that was amazing.
The
They
Gateway
were
Theatre
amazing.
Guild's been around 70 years.
But you know
right?
what?
It's-
You are very. You don't take credit for what you have done, and Rod, you've done so
I
much.
think that what Daralynn is saying, and I would agree with you, is that you are a very talented individual who brings a lot to North Bay
Who
and
did.
the theater community,
Has
and
done
still
everything.
does, is
Everything.
doing it constantly. As a matter of fact, you had a very successful production called Arsenic and Old Lace happen in the, was it the fall time?
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
end of
right.
October.
What can you tell us about
Yes.
that?
Sure I can, and that was part of the Theatre Guild's 70th anniversary, right? And the reason I pitched that show, right, when the show first came out in 1941, it was Hitler was on the rise of power,
Right.
and the nation in America, they needed a laugh, they needed to forget all that going on. So part of my idea of pitching it now was, in the wake of what were going on with Trump in America
Exactly.
and Ford here and other events, right?
I mean,
that
Ford
are,
is a buck of beer, though.
he is a buck of beer. Buck of beer. This is water, by the way. And,
Water.
And
Wink.
And wink. And
And I got nothing.
So in the wake of there's a lot of stress in the world, and so people need a laugh. So that was the reason for doing it, was to bring people a great laugh, and I think people really enjoyed the show.
Absolutely.
And they also got to see, the quality of talent we have here, and it was a kind of theater love it.
And the turnout that you had for that show was amazing, and it's because of not only just you putting it together, but it's because of the people
Yeah.
in this town.
Teamwork.
and,
Or
Teamwork.
it's amazing.
well, it's a massive amount of teamwork. It's
Absolutely.
like doing a theater production is like a military operation,
Absolutely.
right? It is. It's massive.
And
I
I've
don't-
been in the military, I know how it is.
So people don't. I don't think people know how many hours of rehearsal
Many,
and
many.
tech and
Yeah.
everything go into creating a piece of theater
Yes.
that just lasts for like 4 performances in this town, right?
Absolutely, and I'm
What
gonna
I'm
say,
hoping people are going to realize, sorry if I can just say something, that would be wonderful. What I'm hoping people will realize is that you can actually get out of a movie theater. You know how you lose yourself when you watch a movie? Like I've lost myself in so many movies. You do that in a play. But it's more than that. You actually join the actors.
Well, yes, because it's live, and there's nothing like the experience of live. And I go back, this analogy I love is that you're actually there, and you're breathing the same air in the same room, so you can't help but be connected, right?
Amazing.
And because it's live, there's always that element, anything can happen, right?
Absolutely.
Which keeps it,
Yeah.
vibrant and sparkling,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, Rod, honestly, I'm gonna say this is, you know what? I really appreciate that you came today, and
Agreed.
Well, I'm
and
glad
you
to
know
be
what?
here.
Well, and I've known you for a long time. You don't know me, but I've been following you for many years, and I just think you're super special. And I no matter what, you are the iconic person for film or.
I wouldn't say film.
Well,
I'm
not
not,
film.
I'm not
Okay,
going to
so not
jump in
film,
there. No,
but
I don't.
for theater in this town, you have done so much,
And we appreciate
I-
you
Well, thank
so
you.
much.
It's
I'm sure
so
North
nice.
Bay
Thank
does
you.
appreciate you.
Well, North Bay loves you.
And if they don't, they damn well should. So thank you for joining us on the
Oh,
Backgrounders. We hope to see you
thank
again.
guys. No, you will for
Appreciate
sure.
it
Thank
so
you for
much.
having me here.
And thank you all for watching the Backgrounders. We will catch you next time, and we look forward to hearing your comments online and through word of mouth, because North Bay is a small community town.
And we'll see you at the theater.